If you can let me know about my mic again out there in the streamland. That would be great if you can hear me. I don't know if it's a fortunate or an unfortunate thing. You've only got me. So I'm not too sure if my mic is working or not. Colin is giving me the thumbs up, and we're off on our first jam, and McPherce is in the lead jam role for the Bop Tarts. The Bop Tarts are in purple, meanwhile S Club 7 is in those retro colours of the pink. Cool, thank you. You can hear me fine. That is good to hear. Well, good to read. For me, and thank you once again to all of our volunteers, organisers, NSOs, skating officials, and all the team behind the scenes. Colin, you the man. As we get ready for our next jam, Bop Tarts are on top with 3 points to 0 to S Club 7. Cankle Biter is out there for the jamming for the Bop Tarts. Meanwhile, Rage is the jammer for S Club 7. I'm pretty sure we're all wanting to bust out into song right now, or at least the ones who grew up in the 90s are. As Cankle Biter has, oh no, Rage caught it into the jam there. What's that, Missy Tittle? I think it's Missy Tittle is, yes, Missy Tittle is playing for S Club 7. Oh, looks like someone has finished taking out the rest of the ducks or whatever they were. And we're back in full motion again.
Thank you very much, Seattle Centre, for that donation. TJ had thought he had escaped me as a douchey, but no, I took pity on him, seeing him sitting here by himself.
You can see the panic.
Yeah. Now I've had to confirm that there is definitely an 11th game happening as well.
That's right, that's a good reminder because I would have forgotten.
Alright.
Thinking too much about that after party.
Yeah. Actually, someone asked me the details for it. I should probably listen to them. Alright, so we have got 1 point to S Club 7, 6 to Bop Tarts.
So Bop Tarts taking out game 8 against the Queenslanders, and S Club 7 taking out game 7 against Mean Māori Mean.
So what position are they fighting for this game? Do we know?
Well, I've called this the consolation final.
Yes. Yes. You know what? And it's not just you, because it's his consolation bracket right up there. So good job there. Alright, so we still have no lead jammer. Oh, spoke too soon.
And
that's not Rage. That's Missy Tittle.
That is Missy Tittle, yes.
Yeah.
I picked that up once that I saw that it wasn't, or that I saw Missy Tittle in.
Ah, yes, right, okay, but it's wearing Rage's top. Okay. Yes, because Teddo moved over, so.
So for us who haven't been told this, we're not too sure what to call Missy Tittle. Is by Missy Tittle or by Rage?
Yeah, it could be.
It says Rage on the screen.
It does say Rage on the screen in the flashing red and white. Yeah. And Missy Tittle has got 4 more points for S Club 7. I'm sure S Club 7 will be stoked right now. Unfortunately, they lost 3 different skaters, so that's why Missy has moved over.
Right. Wish the best to those skaters. As it's now turned into a power jam, as Cankle Biter has been misbehaving and told to take a seat on the penalty chair. Almost 5 minutes gone by. All good Cocoa Pop. I guess that's now stuck too. Missy Tittle is trying to find a way through to get some more points there for S Club 7.
And we've got Cankle Biter back on the track.
Cankle Biter also looking for a way through. Chuckle Wobbly just ended up on the floor.
So Kinklebiter actually got temporarily world famous after one of the Wifter tournaments that she went over to see and got down on the track and did like a dancing competition. And suddenly everyone knew who Kinklebiter was around Aotearoa. But she's kept it up, doing really well and making sure that name sticks.
Well, Kinklebiter is definitely a very good and competent skater.
And we have got McPherce with lead for Pop-Tarts. With nobody not quite able to get out.
And nobody is out and about now for S Club 7. Can't miss these S Club 7 skaters in their bright pink. And that's the end of that jam. 18-10, S Club 7 on top. And it looks like Rage, aka Missy Tittle, is back out there. And the jam, Kinklebiter as well for Pop-Tarts.
Yes, Lania, we love it when we see some sweet offense for the jammer. I know I often, while I'm benching, just feel so bad when that jammer's ignored by the offense and just does nothing. I mean, there is passive offense, but it's not quite the same.
Kinklebiter has found the lead jam.
And Filthy Tucker has had a penalty, so he's got a penalty box. So we have got a pick advantage to Pop-Tarts. That's 4 points for Kinklebiter.
Kinklebiter still got the lead jam. As Filthy Tucker is still sitting in the penalty box, so it's still a pick advantage to Pop-Tarts. I've never tried a Pop-Tart. Have you ever tried a Pop-Tart?
Yes, I have actually. Just sugar. Like average quality pastry covered in sugar and put in the toaster. Can we get some feedback from those of you from the States? Have I got it about right? Is that
an accurate description? Am I being misled? So the Pop-Tarts and S Club 7 going at it.
Yeah, it's kind of that kind of pastry that makes you feel thirsty after. It's somehow really, really, really dry. And we have got nobody with lead jammer for S Club 7, followed by, well, the whole track of skaters, really.
There's a lot of good communication going on out there.
Ah, see, accurate description.
And nobody is freshly out of retirement.
Yes. I really hope it was him that retired last year. I didn't make that up.
Really bad afterwards if nobody's that wasn't me. I signed up for to register again.
Yeah, I must admit that is a clear flaw of mine, that I don't take in much about Sismi. I know that they're very important, but yeah, no.
So we're off on our next jam, Kinklebiter for the Pop-Tarts, and we've got Missy Tittle out there, aka Rage for S Club 7.
0 out of 10 is a breakfast food, 2.5 out of 10, 2.5. I love that I got to that extra 0.5, so late at no slap. Now, is that a late night snack while you're completely sober? If we're coming home after an after party, is it still 2.5? Because I feel like that could get up to a 7.5. I know that I would probably rate it that.
Kinklebiter with the lead jam approaches the pack line. there's a good little tussle going on. It looks like Missy Tittle's also getting in on the blocking action as well. And Missy Tittle decides to go around to the outside. T-Nuts tries to stop, but gets the I am going through treatment.
Out of my way.
Well, don't argue, I think they call it in the rugby league. And this is a very close bout. We're just over halfway through, and it's 20-19 with the Pop-Tarts on top. The Pop-Tarts in purple, and the S Club 7 in those retro pink. I don't even know if that is retro. I never had a pink. Not that bright anyway.
Yeah, I wonder if it's more like 80s colours than 90s. To be fair though, I was born in 87, so I don't really... I can't really tell you.
Yeah, if I was to share some secrets about me, I was a child during the 90s, so...
Not retro, just pink. Very pink.
I think some of these, potentially some of these S Club 7 members could get a mullet. A mullet. Trying to give it a bit of class, you know, a mullet.
Yeah. It's amazing watching how much energy Filthy Fuck has still got at this stage. Like, it's crazy. It's not the word. Impressive.
So the Pop-Tarts 24, S Club 7 19. This is the consolation final. Cankle Biter out there for the jamming for the Pop-Tarts, and Rage, aka Missy Tittle, has got the lead jam roll for S Club 7. And Cankle Biter has found a way through. And Missy Tittle called an end to their jam just as Cankle Biter was approaching the pack.
It's 2 points to S Club 7, so we've got 24-21 with Pop-Tarts in the lead. 7.5 minutes on the clock.
And we're off onto our next jam. McPhears.
Yep, up against nobody. Oh.
Well, then McPhears should just have an easy time if up against nobody. Pun intended. And nobody's out, no on the chase. Oh, that was a bit of a spill.
Yeah, not sure if that helmet is going to be good for another game after that.
Yeah, he's lit. Oh, everyone's falling over. And McPhears says he's to the jam. Had a little bit of a cool falling. You see Chucka Wobbly's out there, and Chucka Wobbly shared with me the secrets of the training regime, doing a bit of cross training. We had a bit of a storm back in Rotorua, and Chuck was telling me that was at Pack and Save and was trying to work out how fast could get from the door to the car in the storm. And she just told me cross training. And I said I'd mention it during the stream. So there you go. There's a bit of cross training at Pack and Save going on with Chucka Wobbly, trying to get the groceries to the car in the rain.
But Cankle Biter telling the pack what she wants from them.
And Cankle Biter calling an end to that jam. The Pop-Tarts 32, S Club 7 21. Just over 5.5 minutes to go in this consolation final.
And for those of you back home, as you will hopefully by now know that we have been playing some short games here, 20-minute games. But when we get into tomorrow, it's going to be full-length proper games where we will get to. I'll be able to do timeouts and official music again, so I can come up with something good to do.
Oh, that was a good little tussle.
That was a gorgeous wee push there from Primeval, just pushing McPherce forward onto the track.
As McPherce comes around, but nobody has the lead jam.
And allowing McPherce to get more points.
Nobody's still happy to keep going around.
I mean, like as I was saying earlier, it is a good strategy when you are losing in these short games to run the jams when you've got lead. But that's not when you're getting point to point. Although, no, I spoke too soon. He is above by 4 points.
There's some pretty tired bodies out there right now. You can start to see the toll of the whole day coming through. Some really good competitors though, really good athletes. And nobody calls an end to that jam. So at the end of that jam, the Pop-Tarts 44, Yes Club 7 40. Just under 3.5 minutes to go. And after this, we do have a game 11 that's been confirmed.
Yeah, so that is going to be Me Māori Me, who are made up of members of Mana Tangata or Aotearoa, our Indigenous team here, up against my team, which I can't remember again.
Southern Cheese Rollers.
Yeah, Southern Cheese Rollers. Oh no, we've got Missy Teta with lead jammer for S Club 7.
So Primeval is organising the Pop-Tarts tripod there. Canklebiter coming through on the outside. Ooh, just takes a bit of a step out, has to come back to the back of the jam pack.
Back of the jam pack?
Yeah, back of the jam pack. Even I'm starting to get tired as well.
Oh, it's been a hard day for us, you know. These seats are too comfortable.
Yeah. It's hard just to sit here and call the game. Or call the belt.
Missy Teta still got lead and it looks like she might try to get a few points.
I'll put that on record. It's sarcasm.
Yeah. Don't know if she got that point for the skater that was off the track.
So there has been a lead change, so hydrate, I guess. It's been a good day of learning for language for me.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's international drinking rules. Is it not allowed to say that word? I don't know if that still exists. Or if it was ever international. Or just my backyard, you know?
The big massive world of Autotahi.
Yeah. And we've got 4 points between the two teams. This looks like it may be the last jam. It could be quick, but there could be another. But
very much a potential for last stand.
So
there's McPherce and nobody. McPherce has got the lead jam. And nobody has been told to go back. And McPherce is coming through, trying to break through.
Look at them just falling out of fate.
Nobody comes through. This is a tight jam.
Yeah, so I believe it should be 48-48 now. But the points haven't gone up on the board.
Yeah. And McPherce is caught into that jam. So there is time for one more jam.
Yes, yep. Definitely is. Good job.
Learning.
You're getting this down. It looks like we might have an official timeout first.
Ooh, this is
And there's that lead change again as well. We've got 51 to Pop-Tarts, 48 S Club 7.
so this is a novelty in this format of Derby.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure that the jammers and the packs are lapping this up.
Oh, honestly, when there was an official timeout for one of my games, like it was like, okay, now we have a chance to call it out and actually figure out what we're doing out there. I always like watching the refs and trying to figure out what it is that they're debating.
How good is your lip reading?
Not.
Well, it's pretty bad if I thought that a mouth guard was actually a piece of tape. Someone needs to go to Specsavers.
And if you're an AA member, you get a free test.
We should be getting sponsorship for this.
Hey.
Yeah.
Speaking of sponsorship, shout out to Manatangata o Aotearoa, the Southern Trust, Essex Men's Roller Derby, New Zealand Men's Roller Derby, and Strong Light Staging, the staging specialists. Also, thank you very much to Hamilton Roller Girls and RDANZI, who have organised this event. And we've also got a whole load of photographers helping us out here, so hopefully there'll be some sweet pics. Maybe some really ugly profile pictures from mid-game.
I'm pretty sure Photoshop.
Oh no, you want the glory of how horrendous a photo is though. My first my first profile picture on Facebook was when I was in my mum's wedding as her bridesmaid, and it was the first time I had worn heels. And as soon as I entered, I fell to the side, and this photo of me just going, classy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. That makes me think of big skirting baby Australia. Crazy. Is that S Club 7 or is that another? Oh no. Someone can tell me. If someone's doing that count up, you can tell me if I have got the right band.
And that's the end of that official timeout. And you got Cankelbinder and nobody.
Oh, right, so someone fell out, and that's what just happened. Not sure who.
Yeah, Cankelbinder having to re-enter the back of the pack. Nobody fighting, jostling for position. Prime Evil really forcing. And it looks like, yep, nobody has got the lead jam for S Club 7.
Question is, how tight is he? Is he just going to get these last points, the lead, and kill it off, or keep going for glory?
Yeah, Cankelbinder is taking a tumble out, has to re-enter from the back of the pack. Prime Evil organising the bot pack. S Club 7 looking to find a way through. This is tight. And it's turned into a power jam.
I'm not sure who has fouled out, sorry. Someone from S Club 7.
Prime Evil just giving out punishment. And nobody's come through and caught him into the jam. And that is the end of the bout. Unofficially, S Club 7 might have snapped this at the wire. What a game. A bout.
Yep, that is a final score, 51 for Bob Tarts and 52 for S Club 7. So I guess does that mean that S Club 7 are third?
How does that work?
I'm going to call third place. I am giving S Club 7 keep us here so it's unofficial. No, I don't quite remember.
Well, we know who won the tournament.
That we do.
So the Imposters took out the grand final and they won the tournament, and then S Club 7 have won the Constellation game.
Yeah.
Final bout.
And so we are going to be having we've got 13 minutes left of intermission before we have the final game of the day for no position at all. The two teams that have won 0 games, and only we're going to get 2 games for the day, otherwise have been given a pity game. And I feel like I can say that because that's my team.
I didn't say anything.
No, that was 100% me. But no, it's good because when the skaters travel this far,
it's good to maximise.
40 minutes isn't really much to play for.
And it's good to maximise the opportunity to have competition and to mix amongst the teams themselves as well. Yeah. So we will be back with game 11, and then that will be our final bout of today, and then we'll be back again tomorrow with full length roller derby.
Yeah, so first thing in the morning we've got 2 invitational teams, men's versus women's, and that is the overall term that we're using. So for women's team it is via the WIFTA rule set around genders, so that it doesn't mean it's all women, and same with the men's team. The men's roller derby is actually open gender and not men's, so it's a little bit misleading saying we've got a women's versus men's game, but that's what we're going to see tomorrow. That's first thing in the morning. Next up we will have North versus South Island, which isn't a game we've done before, which is pretty cool. And I'm mixing up and going with the North Island because why work with the skaters, right? Alright, cool. Thank you to all that support back there. It's really awesome that there's people being able to watch Derby and support us. And yeah, if you able to, just chucking a small donation in there would be really appreciated.
See you in 12 minutes.